Welcome to my realm. I'm Tami Jarden, and this is Butterfly Days, the podcast that proves you're not past your prime, you're living in it right now, because women don't have expiration dates. Butterfly Days is a celebration of the extraordinary potential of Gen X and Boomer women. Throughout history, women have shared wisdom to uplift and empower one another, and you're about to learn hard-earned wisdom and best-kept secrets from interesting, inspiring women. So if you're ready to embrace your butterfly season with confidence, find joy in the present, and create a legacy that matters, you're in the right place. No more holding back. Let's spread our wings now. Here we go. Welcome to my realm. This is Tami Jarden, and you're listening to Butterfly Days. This episode, rock the plot twist. So I'm home from vacation with a full heart. How about you? Were you able to get away? It can really be therapeutic to move outside the thrum of regular life and experience a new rhythm, a place where no laundry needs to be folded and you don't have to get up before the rooster unless you want to. One of my favorite things in life is to have an adventure with friends. And that's what we did. I met remarkable new people, and I even made a precious new friend. And it literally could not get better for me than that. Reflecting back, I realized how important it is to step away and embrace new experiences. But here's the key: let them upgrade you. So many people worry about their bodies aging, yet I've seen far more damage from minds that calcify. Doing something different like travel, seeing the world from a fresh angle, it's deeply revitalizing. Here's the pro tip: get outside your comfort zone on purpose. Why? At our age, we need to challenge ourselves to spot ruts. The brain loves patterns, which is why you don't forget to do things, so autopilot can actually be helpful. But living on it atrophies the muscles of curiosity. Eventually, this will steal your sense of wonder and joy. There's some incredible data on this, y'all. Curiosity, it turns out, is as important for healthy longevity as any other muscle. So cherish your curiosity, y'all. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Of course, you don't have to go somewhere to use your curiosity, but it was helpful for me to kind of feel unmoored for a time. It allowed me to reconsider my life. And over 50, that's important because we become so attached to our stories about who we are or what happened to us. Now, don't ask me how, but travel has this way of surprising you. And in those moments, you start to rethink who you are and who you might become. And it's a healthy opportunity to upgrade our story. And what do I mean by that? Well, one of the greatest blessings of midlife is entering a season where you slowly begin to see pieces of your past in a new light. And that's weird, I know, but in that space where you recall who said what or why you did that or who did what, we're gifted an opportunity. And I encourage you to consider your memories with the clarity of the woman you are now. Almost always there are nuances, complexities, and room for grace that we couldn't give earlier, especially in our stories that we think we know exactly what happened. You know, experience brings maturity and hopefully some wisdom. So what would you say to that girl in the memory? Maybe it's time to lay down your weapons. Maybe forgive yourself. Release the shame. Stop waiting for justice that's never coming. Or maybe realize you were just naive. We humans build entire defense systems on perceptions formed before we were fully mature. They create an internal map that we use to navigate the world. But now is the moment to update our inner GPS for greater freedom. Often, we personalize stories that are not just about us. You know, like maybe it wasn't you he rejected as much as he couldn't manage his own issues. Maybe you were good enough for the race, but politics were at play. Maybe the narcissist can't ruin your whole life if you don't want that to happen. Maybe you're not eternally damned. Maybe you aren't just on the scratch and dent table now. Maybe any number of things. By seeing your past with your current wisdom, you liberate yourself. You walk forward in greater grace, and your inner voice becomes truer to guide you to richer relationships and experiences. Your story is everything. I always say that the story that you tell yourself tells you. It informs all your choices. What you believe is true about you or the world will either empower you or imprison you. And at our age, we've lived long enough to realize that the walls that keep our threats out also keep out love. And the baller move is to create appropriate boundaries that manage both. Sometimes, when you're chatting with a friend in a faraway place, you're reminded we all did the best we could. And the things you thought would kill you, danged if they didn't make you stronger. Time is a great equalizer if you let it be. Maybe you can release the pain, release the shame, the regret the younger you felt, and acknowledge your own strong spirit to overcome awful things. The higher view of whatever you came through is that you came through it, girl. The power to free you from your past lies within you. It's the plot twist you need. This truth is timeless. Remember Glinda from The Wizard of Oz? You've always had the power, my dear. You just had to find it for yourself. And this is my benediction for you. I hope you travel back roads or across oceans as you prefer and discover the best in yourself, the world, and others. I hope you come to realize how imperfectly wonderful you are. And I hope that realization fuels you to create more moments filled with laughter, love, and wisdom. And I hope when you leave one day, a shooting star marks your exit because you made your story one of the really good ones. Make it so. And remember, I'm rooting for you. I'm so grateful you listened to this episode. I hope it was a real value to you. If there's a sister in your life who needs this message, please share it, just like women have done to lift each other up over the centuries and across cultures. Women lifting each other is so important. It's why I do this work. And to avoid FOMO and keep up leveling your own life, make sure you don't miss the next episode. You may be losing hormones, but your life has given you powerful perspective. And I believe you have something to give that no one else does, that the world needs. So remember, I'm rooting for you. Let's go.